Welcome back. So just 4 players are left standing in the event. It's time for the semi-finals.
Well, the standard is certainly going to go up from here on in.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
This is a half chance.
Really nice opening red.
1.
He'll play this with plenty of power. That's not the best split.
8.
He fancies this red.
9.
He's taking it on.
16.
He's playing the pot here. That's a tremendous pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
17.
He'll be annoyed with...
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
24.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
25.
Playing this with a lot of power.
32.
Nicely positioned for the black.
33. 40.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. In it goes.
Great technique, superb cueing.
41.
That's not bad. I wouldn't say it's perfect.
48.
He's tempted by this red.
Not the shot he was aiming for there. He really needs to tighten up on his positional play.
49.
He's gone in off.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 49. Neil Robertson, 7.
So, this pot into the right corner.
One.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Seven.
He's going for the left corner pocket. What a top pot that was.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
8.
He's playing for the right corner here. That's a great pot.
What a wonderful pot.
14.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket. Great shot.
Really impressive cueing.
15.
That could be better.
21.
He's looking to play safe here.
Not what he intended at all. He'll be annoyed with that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 21.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
1. Three. Foul. Neil Robertson, 3. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He's going to play on here.
He's taking this red on. That's a top shot. Well played.
One.
Well, he's taking it on. That's a top shot.
8. 9. 16.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Nicely done.
17.
Lots of power on this shot.
24.
Just the colours to go. That's a top shot. Well played.
26. 29. 33.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$38.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Quality cueing there, really good.
44.
Playing this with plenty of power.
That completes a brilliant clearance. Very impressive.
$51. And the first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you. The second frame, Neil Robertson to break.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
That's a good opening leg.
1.
Tricky shot here.
What a magnificent pot that is.
Position looks pretty good to me.
7.
He's gone in off.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Neil Robertson, 4. One. Neil Robertson, 1. One.
He's going for it.
Four.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Five.
Tricky pot coming up.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5. One. Six. Seven. 12. 13. Neil Robertson, 13.
Tricky shot here.
Fabulous pot.
1.
He'll be irritated with himself there. He's handed his opponent a real opportunity.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. 1.
Nicely positioned for the red.
8. 9. 15.
Position looks good for a colour.
16.
Loss of concentration there, I think.
Neil Robertson, 16. One.
Playing this with plenty of power.
8.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. And what a beauty he's picked up there. Half a chance, and he's grabbed it with both hands. Tremendous shot.
16.
Gently does it.
$17.
He's looking to pop the pink. Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
23.
Just the colours left now. Beautifully done.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
25.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's an excellent pot.
He's playing very well here.
28.
Great opportunity.
$32.
This pot to leave his opponent requiring snookers. Well, an excellent pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
37.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
43.
This isn't easy.
And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
That's a two-frame lead now.
Thank you. The third frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
1. $8.
Well, he's taking the red on.
9. 14. 15. 20. 21. 28. 29. 32.
'He's looking at this red to the corner.
33.
Not quite the split he wanted.
40. 41. 48. 'Neil Robertson, 48.
Perfect pace required for this shot.
1. 6.
'This isn't easy.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
7.
He's played that very well.
14. 15. 20. 21. 28.
'He's looking at this red. No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 28. Frame conceded. Frame, Neil Robertson. Thank you, the fourth frame. Neil Robertson to break.
Challenging pot along the cushion here.
Impressive opening red.
1. 8.
'He's taking this on to the right middle. Beautiful.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
9.
So, this pot into the right corner. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
16. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Foul. That'll annoy him.
Foul and a miss. Neil Robertson, 4. Touching ball. Touching ball.
given away penalty points with that foul.
Foul and a miss. Neil Robertson, 4.
That's a shocker.
1. Neil Robertson, 1. One. 8.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
9.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
16.
'Lots of power on this shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16. 1. 7. Neil Robertson, 7.
This is really tricky. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
1.
He's playing for the right corner here. Down it goes.
Simply wonderful.
6.
'Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Excellent shot.
Wonderful shot.
7.
'Played it well.
14.
'Playing this with plenty of power.
15. 22.
'Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
23.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
30.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. That's a beauty.
Excellent cueing.
31.
'He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on. Brilliant shot.
36.
This is a critical shot here. In it goes.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
Down it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
44.
No more than half a chance here. In off.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 44. Neil Robertson, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, the fifth frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. That's a fabulous pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
1.
Lots of power on this shot. The split looks good to me.
Eight.
Well, this is a challenging shot along the cushion. What a top shot that is.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
9.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. No problem there.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
16.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? Tremendous pot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
17.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Excellent pot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
24. $25.
This looks relatively easy.
$32.
A delicate touch required here. And in it goes.
He's right on top of his game at the moment. Nicely played onto a red.
40. $41.
Nicely played.
48. $49. $56. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 56.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. I'm not sure what happened there.
1.
This is a half chance. Close, but not quite.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. One. Seven.
This won't be easy.
What a beautiful pot that is.
8.
Well, that's an unforced error.
15. Neil Robertson, 15. One. Eight.
This red required. And in it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
9.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Would you believe it?
16. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Neil Robertson to break.
Playing this with a lot of power.
That's an excellent opening red.
One.
Pace is key.
7.
Half a chance here. Brilliant shot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
8.
This is no gimme.
No issues there.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
11. Twelve.
This requires a really good strike.
Stroked it in. Great shot.
17.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
18.
playing for the middle pocket. Beautiful.
He's cueing extremely well here.
21.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Brilliant! What a magnificent pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
22.
Very well played.
27.
Nice position to take on the yellow.
28.
This is tough.
And in it goes.
Great cueing.
33.
Position looks good for a colour.
34. 41. 42. 49. 50. 57.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
58. 65.
'This is a key shot coming up here.
66.
'He'll play this with plenty of power.
69.
'He's just looking to drop this in gently.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 69. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, the 7th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
This is tough.
Great opening red.
One.
This will need good cueing. Really aggressive potting there. That took some guts.
6.
He's taking this on.
Not a great split.
7.
This is not easy.
Missed pot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
The pressure seems to be getting to Neil Robertson here. I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
1.
Well played.
7. Eight. 15.
He's going for it. Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
16. 22.
Looking to play this softly.
23.
Tricky pot coming up.
That's a great pot.
Great cueing there.
30.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
31.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on. Great shot.
38.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
39.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
Great cueing.
46. $47.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
52.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
53.
This is tough.
60.
Just the red required.
What a wonderful pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
51.
Aiming for the right centre here.
Excellent pot.
68.
Tricky pot along the cushion here.
69.
This is a half chance.
What a pot.
75. $76.
This will be a real test of his cueing.
In it goes. What a shot.
83. $84. $91.
Well, he's taking it on.
$92.
He's playing the pot here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 92. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame. Neil Robertson to break.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Loose shot.
8.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Nine.
Yup, nicely done.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9.
Pace is key here.
No, not the result he was looking for. Lots of power on this shot. That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's got anything here.
1.
Playing this with plenty of power.
In it goes.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
Seven. Nine.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Great shot.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
15.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
16. 23. 24.
'Lots of power on this shot.
Tremendous shot.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
26.
'He's aiming for the left corner here.
That's a top shot. Well played.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
27. 34.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
35. 42. 43. 48.
'He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
49.
'He just needs this blue.
Strokes it in.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
54.
So, this pot into the right corner.
No problem there.
55.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Ah, that's a top shot.
60.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
Well, an excellent pot.
61.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
68.
This is no gimme.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
69.
That's a foul, but it doesn't matter.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 69. Neil Robertson, 7. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 9th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
This really is tricky. That is a quality opening red.
1. Eight.
That could have finished a little better.
9. Sixteen.
That could have finished a little better.
17.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Excellent shot.
1. Eight. 9.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
16.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
17.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Simply wonderful.
22.
Pace is very important.
23.30. 31. 36.
'He's taking the red on.
Wonderful shot.
We'll be happy with that. Top shot.
37. 44. 45. 50. 51. 58.
'He's got nice position on the blue ball here.
59. 64. Frame conceded. Frame, Neil Robertson. Thank you. The 10th frame, Neil Robertson to break.
Tricky pot coming up.
One.
He'll be disappointed with that. This is a chance.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Playing this with a lot of power.
That's okay, I think. Not ideal, though.
1.
Long pot, right up his street.
Great cueing there.
6. 7.
High quality striking required here. High quality play here. He's found some form, that's for sure.
12.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Thirteen.
Good cueing required here.
Stroked in as smooth as you like.
18. 19. 25.
Nicely onto the colour.
26. 32.
'A delicate touch required here.
33.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle.
What a top pot that was.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
39. 40.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Tremendous pot.
He's playing very well here.
46. 47.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
Great shot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
53.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
That's a top shot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
54.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
60.
Just this red needed.
Unbelievable pot.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
61.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$67.
Very tricky shot coming up.
What a fabulous pot that is.
68.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
$73.
He's taking it on.
$74.
This isn't easy.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 74. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the 11th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. One.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Beautiful pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
5.
That's an unforced error. He'll be fuming about that.
Neil Robertson, 5.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Tremendous potting.
1.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Not the shot he was aiming for there.
8.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
Now that's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
9.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
16.
This is not easy.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Tough shot coming up.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
1.
Playing this with plenty of power.
6.
He's looking at this red.
He's played that very well with the rest.
7. $14.
Gently does it.
15. $22.
Looking to play this softly.
23.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
No issues there.
Great cueing there.
29.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
What a top shot that is.
Simply wonderful.
30.
This is really tricky.
And he's missed that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30. One. Eight.
Nicely onto the colour.
9.
Robertson is struggling here.
Neil Robertson, 9. One. Eight.
Well, that's not ideal.
9.
Tricky shot here.
Sixteen.
Important pot here.
What a great pot.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
Down it goes.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
24.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
Nicely done.
25. $32.
Foul, but it really doesn't matter.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32. Neil Robertson, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, frame 12. Neil Robertson to break.
Playing this with a lot of power.
One.
This will test his technique.
Beautifully struck.
Six.
Lots of power on this shot.
No, not quite. Pretty close though.